Find the coordinates. I like that. So we have a scale factor of 2. So, reminder, this scale factor goes here right before your x and your y. All right, so what's E? -4, 2. All right, what's F? +4, +2. G? Okay, if I go -1 and 2, I'm not going to get anything that's on the board. Okay, so -1, 3 is right there. Is that on the thing? It's not, right? So what's G? +3, -1. Remember, we go left and right before we go up and down. All right, therefore, what's H? -3, -1. Okay, so if I know my scale factor's 2, what do I do with that? Times it. So what's my new coordinates of E? Okay, so let's go ahead and plot that real quick. So that is E, and remember that apostrophe is just a prime. Okay, what's my F? +8. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a +4. 4, so that's my F prime. I'm going to go ahead and connect those dots, even though apparently I can't draw a straight line today. All right, what's G? -2. So what are you doing over there? Uh-huh. All right, so you're actually using your calculator. Good. Guys, remember your calculator is a tool. It's not a I'm dumb and I need it. It's a tool. If you've got it, use it. Then what's H, guys? -6, -2. All right, is there any questions on this?
No, not really.
It's fairly simple.
Yeah.
All right. So what's our scale factor on number 5?
3. Wait, what?
3/2.
Oh, I didn't see.
All righty. So what do I need to do first? So what is that? IJK?
IKJ.
Or IKJ, IJK? Doesn't really matter which one you got. Just make sure that it is the same on both sides. All right, fill me in, y'all. Okay, 0, +4. Okay. +4, -2. -4, -2. Okay, so I need to get my algebraic representation, right? So what does this start with? X and Y, right? You're right. And this goes to 3/2 X, 3/2 Y. Remember, whenever you're given a scale factor, it's just right in front of your X and your Y. All right, so what's my new coordinates?
Wait, what?
What's my new coordinates?
You keep it at 0?
0 positive 8.
Oh, I put 1.
Is it 8?
No.
0 positive 12.
I like DeMarcus's answer of 6. Because remember, you multiply by the top number, divide by the bottom. So 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. Or you can use your alpha y equals and put it in that way. Yeah, it's the same every single time. Stuff doesn't change just because you have a fraction. I didn't. I'm still multiplying. Put in your calculator. Alpha y equals. Put it in 1.
For I thought it was 1.
0. 0 times anything is 0.
Oh.
All right, what's my next one? Positive 6, negative 3. All right, so then of course we've got negative 6 and negative 3. All right, graph it in. So I prime, J prime, and 1, 2, 3, K prime. All right, so what y'all figure out there? It's bigger. Now, so is 3 over 2 bigger than 1? Yeah. If your stuff got bigger, of course it's bigger. All right, any questions as of yet? Y'all good so far? Okay, so wait a minute. This one looks different. Luis, how do I do this one?
Oh.
Oh,
You. Wait, what is
I figured you were talking, so I figured you'd
I know
know.
how to do it.
Oh, Miss
Okay.
Garrett, I think I know. I think you have to make another small one.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You. Where are the numbers?
So where are the numbers? Good question.
Oh, right here. They're right here. Right.
Okay, so what letter are you using?
You're using L.
Okay, L.
We're trying to find out what it is.
So remember, for scale factor, what did we learn Friday in math?
Oh, I put an 8.
I told you you could use the first 2 letters out of both of them to create 2 words or 2 phrases. Or a word and a phrase. IP.
Oh,
Yep. So, if that'll help, remember your image is your new one.
I'm still doing this, right?
Remember, do we really want to hear about what Miss Garrett does in the bathroom? No. No, not even remotely. Exactly. So, I remember IP and no, we don't want to know. So, new over original. So, if we're using L, what's the new one? All we need is 1 coordinate.
N.
It's L.
L1.
Miss Garrett, I think
In,
we're reversing it, trying to find out what the
in.
numbers are.
N. I think it's.
We're figuring out what our scale factor is.
N.
So, we already said we're going to use L. So, are we using the X coordinate or the Y coordinate?
Okay. We're using.
Y coordinate works for me.
That's what I was gonna say.
So, we have 10 over 8, which is,
I did it in my calculator.
yeah, put in your calculator. Alpha Y equals.
Alpha y equals. It didn't do nothing.
So, quit. Now do alpha Y equals. You did second. You keep doing blue. You need green. Green.
Green. Y
Yes.
equal.
Enter.
Enter. Okay.
So, what'd y'all get?
2.
5 over 4. And you're done.
Y'all didn't even let me.
Yeah, I got 504.
All right, so what's your next one?
Okay.
Q.
So we can use Q.
Yeah, Q.
Remember IP, or if you want to think of it, no, we don't want to know the IP.
Scale factor.
So what'd you put in to get your scale factor?
No.
Are we using X or Y?
The Y.
Okay. So which one's the prime? Which one's the new one?
Q. Q2.
2. What's the original one for Y?
Q6.
6. So what is 2 over 6?
2,
1/3.
6.
Oh yeah, 1/3.
1/3.
1/3.
Straight like that.
Dang it, I did it the opposite way around.
Okay. So now we've got 2. We've got 2 in here again. Remember?
We gotta do these by ourselves, right?
You guys are gonna do the last one by yourself.
Can I go ahead?
So what numbers am I using?
The new ones.
Okay, you gotta have the new on top, old on bottom.
Oh, right. Because
So what am I putting on top?
6.
Then what's my other one?
wait.
Oh.
Make sure you're using the same place.
I mean, 3. Was that 3?
6, 9, which equals to
6, 9,
2/3.
2/3.
2/3.
I got it first.
All right, last one that we're doing together, and then you guys are gonna take a minute and do the last one.
10.
Wait.
I mean, 12.
Okay, so remember, image over pre-image. If it'll help, that I has a dot, and if you'll think of it, that's kind of like a dot.
Okay.
So which number are we using?
10 and 12. 10 and 12.
So 12 over 10.
5 over 6.
Yeah, I already
No, it's not. It's not 5 over
6
6.
over 5.
6 over 5. Make sure you're using that prime over the original. All right, giving you less than a minute.
It really doesn't matter what number.
On this one, I would use the one that's not a 0.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of hard to know what you're multiplying by to
You
get.
didn't give us the answer.
I didn't. It's kind of hard to know what you're multiplying by if you only use 0.
So now I know what to use.
Okay.
Remember, that I is just like that prime over there. It's got a little mark. P doesn't have a mark. The I does.
Wait.
The I has a mark. The P doesn't. Sorry.
Okay, I got it.
I got my answer. I'm first.
I was actually finished.
Well, if you were to put that into your calculator, you wouldn't get that. You switched it.
But it was supposed to be the other way around.
I don't know. You're telling me.
Because I thought it was.
Okay.
How you get a negative? Getting 2 powers? I mean, 2 negative. How you get a
Put it in your
negative?
calculator.
You make no sense. You need.
Okay. So, for curiosity, what's my fraction? Which one has a mark? Okay, so why did y'all put the -9 on top? It's not because it's bigger.
It's because it's prime.
Okay, why do I care it's prime or why do I care it's first?
Because if it's
You always put the line.
If it's
because
first,
the
you
I
get
has
my
the
answer.
dot, so the I is
The
one.
dot is that apostrophe thing.
Yeah, your dot and your apostrophe both have a mark.
Oh, so I can put.
So whatever one has a mark on the letter, that's what's got to go on top. Which equals then what?
Oh.
9.
9.
Oh, I know what
I
you're
got
doing.
it.
I'm thinking you talking about it's up there. I didn't see it. It's over there. But it's up there by you.
So,
I got it for you. She looked at my.
guys, this is what I'm talking about. See how there's a mark?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This table was done first.
See how there's a mark?
I don't know what that means.
See how there's nothing? See how there's nothing over here? See that? That's how you can tell which one goes on top. All right, you guys are going to go ahead and flip over to page.
186.
104.
Wait, 184.
We're going to go ahead and do 184. We have not already done this one. Okay, so we're doing some more, we're going to do some more practice here. So if your scale factor is this is your starting height. You multiply by that half to get your new stuff, and you're just telling me is it growing or shrinking. And you guys are going to do this real quick. That means y'all are going to walk me through this.
Wait, we're doing it by ourselves?
You're walking me through this, that way I don't have to check you after the fact.
Okay.
Okay, you said.
Wait, can you repeat what you just said?
So the first one's done for you as a way to help you. First one's done for you. So what's your scale factor? So what am I starting with?
64 times 3.
64 times my scale factor.
Times 3. 192.
192. And that's inches. So what happened to it? Did it grow or shrink? Grow. It's gotten bigger.
Okay, that's easy.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay,
56 times,
I do the last one.
108.
Okay. And what's 56 divided by 8?
7.
Did that grow or shrink?
Shrink.
It shrunk.
Yeah, shrink.
It shrinks. Okay. So what am I doing on this one?
58 times 2, 25, 125. It grew.
It did grow, or it grew. All right, what's the next one?
You scared.
Times 0.4.
You forgot to put the in
It's
for
24.
inches.
Thank you, Matthew. And what is it?
You have to put the 0, don't you?
And it
You
grew.
don't have to. You don't have to.
On the next unit, you will have to. Otherwise, you will not get credit
I'm doing the
for...
last one.
It's 93.
I'm doing the last one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this should be 30? No,
24.
24? Thank you. And it shrunk.
I'm doing the last one.
All right, what's my last one?
62.
I'm doing the last one.
You're already not doing it.
62 times 3 over 2.
Which equals?
93.
Okay, so when it's bigger, when it gets bigger, what's your scale factor? Is it bigger than 1 or smaller than 1? If it's getting smaller, is it bigger than 1 or smaller?
Smaller.
Okay, and what happens when we're dilating something? What's happening to our figure every time?
Huh? What'd you say?
Is it getting smaller every time? We got it's not. We got grow and shrink. What does that mean?
It means it's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger and smaller.
So, bigger, another way to say that is enlarges. If it's smaller, it reduces. So, to dilate a figure, we're always multiplying.
This is fun.
All right. So if I'm multiplying by 2/5,
I got you.
what's my new ones?
Okay, so 35 times 14 is 35. Is the new 35. And then
So we have 6 inches by 14 inches. Do y'all get how we got that?
Yes.
DeMarcus, what'd you do?
I multiplied 35 by 2/5 and I got 14. And then I did the same thing for 15, and then I got 6.
He's looking so much today. All right, so what's my next one? My bet is you guys are already done with some of these.
77 for 22. And it's 35.
Can we do it now?
You should already be doing it.
No, like I'm talking about like.
We have too much stuff for me to try to check you. If you want to do it, you should already be doing it. You should already be getting this next one.
Oh.
You should already be able to tell me what the next answer is.
I know what it is. 30 inches.
Oh.
It's 50. And then 24.
40.
40.
Yeah, you already.
Okay. Ooh, this one's a little different. We can now have scale factor.
Uh-oh.
So remember, I over P. All you have to do is just pick a side.
Pick big or little?
Actually,
Wait, we can do big and little, right?
yeah,
Well-
big little.
Doesn't, not this one because of how it is.
With the shapes?
You've got to make sure that that little thing right here is on top
Wow.
because it's the new one.
So we're not gonna be doing big and little anymore?
No,
Dang.
because we're figuring we have to have an exact one because we know one was created after the other. So what's one of my sides?
12. 12, yeah.
Yeah, where's the 12 go?
8.
8. Yeah, I'm at 8.
Where's the 8 go? Top or bottom?
Top.
Does that have a mark?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Does that have a
10
mark?
Top, 10 on top, 10 on top, 10 on top.
10 on top,
And then
8
12
on bottom.
Oh.
8 on
Yeah,
bottom. It's got to be the same space. You got to have the corresponding side. That has not changed.
5 over 4.
5 over 4.
Dang it, I messed up. It's because I didn't. I already got it first.
Excuses.
All right.
No, it's because I forgot to delete
We're
something.
doing it again.
12. 12. 12 and 8.
Okay. Okay, so I can use a 12 on top,
And
but what matches on the bottom?
12. Which one again?
8.
18.
It's 1.
18, because it's got to be the same. 12 over 12 would be 1, yeah, but it's not 12 over 12. It's 12 over 18.
It's 2 over 3. That's 2 over 3.
Yeah, it's 2 over 3.
It is 2 over 3.
I'm over here, so.
All you're doing is alpha y equals, put it in, your calculator simplifies it for you. All right, so you're going to be on page 189 next.
I'll bet you. I'll bet you.
Okay, I'm done here.
189.
It's gone.
189.
All right, does anybody need a little extra time to write that down?
Nope.
Okay, all right,
Going by fast.
here's your new one.